Good afternoon, amigos, from
the beautiful Guanajuato, Guanajuato.
Today we are going to walk around, enjoy this amazing city. If you didn't see already, we did our first impressions video here. This might be the most beautiful, most interesting city we have been to in all of Mexico, but there's so much more to explore.
Yeah, first I think we need a coffee because we're running really low on energy.
Sandwich was amazing.
It really was.
Coffee's delicious. Energizing now.
Oh boy.
Now we are ready to explore Guanajuato. A couple of fun facts for you for this amazingly beautiful church is that the founders of this church first came to Guanajuato in 1663. Very impressive. And in 1784, the city was having flooding problems, and they had to rebuild the church or reconstruct parts of the church, and they raised the walls 6 whole feet, bearing 6 whole meters. Perdón.
6 meters.
6 whole meters, bearing the original floor. Super interesting.
That's crazy. So this is where we're standing is about 18 feet higher than the original church.
That's trippy. We were standing outside of Teatro Juarez, which was started construction in 1903. I believe that is just a year after Palacio de... Oh, pretty good. Pretty good. You snuck that one in there. I think it's a year after the Palacio de Bellas Artes.
Oh, wow.
Or Palacio de Bellas Artes was 1911. I don't know. Comment below. I'm getting...
Close.
Yeah, that's pretty close for a gringo, eh? But it's really rare to see these types of buildings in Mexico with the more like Greek-style architecture.
Yeah, with a big column.
I feel like you see this style more in like federal and government buildings in the United States. So it's super interesting to see that here, but I believe there's 8 columns that represent the 8 different muses, if you will, within Greek.
And they're on the roof, right?
Yeah.
Those guys.
You're right.
I'm glad I can be so amusing.
Amigos, one thing that I did not think was an actual real thing in Mexico were mariachi bands playing while you eat dinner, and that is not only 100% real, but it is like really real.
Wow.
The realest thing about it is, what I told Hillary is I feel like oftentimes we see mariachis and the person that they're singing to or playing for will start singing or playing like a freaking...
They're always
a professional.
So good. If we got up there... We'd lose, yeah, let's just say that.
Yeah, we've got to up our Mexicanness. Whenever we can like randomly start singing mariachi, that's when we're Mexican.
That's where we're at right now. Okay, we have made it to Diego Rivera's house here in Guanajuato, and in Mexico City we visited Casa Azul, Frida Kahlo's house where she was actually born and lived a lot and died.
Yes,
too.
yep.
And we also visited Diego Rivera's studio where I think Frida lived there for some time.
Yeah, they're like separate.
I believe so, separate living quarters. So this helps put the Diego Frida love story and artwork puzzle pieces together.
Okay, the only thing missing at this place so far are mummies. It feels like they should be set up everywhere, but pretty cool. I think upstairs there's going to be paintings that we cannot film, but down here in the lower part of the museum is set up as a house where Diego María de la Concepción, Juan Nepomuceno Estanislao de Rivera y Barrientos Acosta y Rodriguez was born. Whoa. This place is cool. This is I want to look up what the largest collection of Diego Rivera work is, because this whole place is stashed with all his work, which is super cool to see one of the most famous artists of all time, to see so much of his art all in one place for $3, $4.
This is my favorite street. The true test to any city's beauty is within their ice cream. La Garrafa, there are 2 locations here in town. I saw a bunch of comments of this particular business, so
what flavor is this?
Kiss of a Hillary.
Oh man, I feel like that would sell for a lot. It's like cherry, right? Cherry. 15, right? 15 pesitos. Cherry. Look, is there almond or pecans in that? That looks.
An angel's kiss, indeed.
Stop in today's adventures throughout Guanajuato is what?
The funicular,
which is basically like a trolley car that takes us up to the top of a nice lookout spot.
It's bound to be a lot of fun.
Okay. No, it really should be cool. I do realize though in the video we just went from eating ice cream to eating elotes, but just trust us, there was some time in between there. Not that we need to justify our eating habits. Does this seem more or less scary than the trolley car in Puebla or Zacatecas? Telefonico. It seems less scary, but
Less scary, yeah, because you're not hanging.
hopefully on the way down they just like let it go. Guanajuato.
Oh my gosh.
It is amazing.
It's just a little bitty. Like 50 miles an hour or so.
We made it down safely. That mirador is amazing. Today I think we did some of the must-see things to do here in Guanajuato. Speaking of must-see, this city must-see.
Gotta be at the top.
I know we said that about Cholula, Puebla, San Luis Potosí, Aguascalientes, we didn't go Aguascalientes, sorry, Zacatecas, everywhere in.
But bump Guanajuato up on the list.
We mean it for every single place. Every place has something different to offer, which just means you should just see them all, amigos. Thank you guys so much for watching. Guanajuato is getting a little crazy. Be sure to subscribe to our channel, click the bell, that way you get notified
Every time.
we upload a new video, and we will see you.
Mañana.
Adios, amigos.